Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another chapter of Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj's I Am That. And today we will be looking at chapter 10. We have made it to the double digits. So this is witnessing. And again, I think this is a good chapter. They're all good chapters. But I think desire is something that we are all curious about. So let me not speak, let Nisargadatta speak. And I think I'll go through the first half of this chapter. So it's actually called witnessing. The questioner says, I am full of desires and want them fulfilled. How am I to get what I want? Maharaj asks, do you deserve what you desire? Now, I think it's interesting that he asks. Many of us think just because we are alive, we deserve whatever we desire. You know, I deserve this. You hear people say this. I deserve better. Well, if you look at the whole cosmic scheme, can we actually see what we deserve or don't deserve? If you believe in karma, if you believe in that system, then how are we really to know what we deserve or don't deserve in this lifetime? You can go to a Vedic astrologer. I happen to be married to one. And she can, a Vedic astrologer can show you a bit about the patterns, samskaras, various things that perhaps were done in the previous lifetimes, and how they are affecting this present lifetime. So, do you deserve what you desire? In some way or other, you have to work for the fulfillment of your desires. Put in the energy and wait for the results. Where am I to get the energy? Desire itself is energy. Desire itself is energy. I want something, and I'm full of energy, full of desire, and that energy is used to obtain that which you desire. Then why does not every desire get fulfilled? Maybe it was not strong enough and lasting. We have many desires that appear and disappear. They come and go. They're not so strong. It's not that we have to fulfill every desire that comes. Yes, that is my problem. I want things, but I am lazy when it comes to action. When your desire is not clear nor strong, it cannot take shape. Besides, if your desires are personal, for your own enjoyment, the energy you give them is necessarily limited. It cannot be more than what you have. Yet, often ordinary persons do attain what they desire. After desiring it very much and for a long time, even then, their achievements are limited. And what about unselfish desires? When you desire the common good, the whole world desires with you. Make humanity's desire your own and work for it. There you cannot fail. Humanity is God's work, not mine. I am concerned with myself. Have I not the right to see my legitimate desires fulfilled? They will hurt no one. My desires are legitimate. They are right desires. Why don't they come true? Desires are right or wrong according to circumstances. It depends on how you look at them. It is only for the individual that a distinction between right and wrong is valid. What are the guidelines for such distinction? How am I to know which of my desires are right and which are wrong? In your case, desires that lead to sorrow are wrong, and those which lead to happiness are right. But you must not forget others. Their sorrow and happiness also count. Results are in the future. How can I know what they will be? Use your mind. Remember. Observe. You are not different from others. most of their experiences are valid for you too. Think clearly and deeply. Go into the entire structure of your desires and their ramifications. They are a most important part of your mental and emotional makeup and powerfully affect your actions. Remember, you cannot abandon what you do not know. To go beyond yourself, you must know yourself. Thank you, Nisargadatta Maharaj. Okay, just taking a moment to think about these words. For me, what jumps out at me is what he says about it's not right or wrong per se. Every individual, we have to look at the individual. And this, again, I didn't mean to speak about Vedic astrology, but Vedic astrology is something that can show you as an individual, even if you want to consider this a character in a movie, still every character has its limitations. Every character has a past and has a future. And so we can't just say that, oh, this is right for everybody, because this universe is so intelligent, and every single human being out of the 7 billion has a particular, let's say, karma and dharma. Karma, past actions, thoughts, feelings, desires, and also a dharma, a purpose for this lifetime. Now, dharma may sound like this, really important word. Of course it is, but your dharma could be, I don't know, serving ice cream at an ice cream shop. That could be your dharma. Why not? I wrote a song one time that was called Everybody Has a Part to Play. I haven't sung it in a while. But basically it was about this, that every human being has a unique and specific dharma. They have a part to play. Even if you find yourself making coffees at a coffee shop, or cleaning the streets, or being the president, or being a doctor, it doesn't matter. Everyone, because you are alive, because you exist, here you are part of this play. You are part of this movie. And because you are part of it, you are a character in the movie, and therefore you have a part to play. And each moment, I believe, that is revealed. And these are small things. They're not huge things. Even the huge things are small things. These small individual actions, thoughts, even a smile, an expression, even your silence is a doing within this movie. And this is revealed to us in our heart, in our beingness. Because remember, ultimately life is living through you. You are being lived by life. So, if everything for you is just about me, selfish desire, and then you wonder, gee, why can't I have $1 billion and all the desires fulfilled that I want? Maybe it's because you only have limited energy. The universe, I always think about God. Okay, if there is a God in this sense, there are 7 billion people praying to this one God, and they're all asking for things, either tangible things or things like health. But everybody wants to survive. Everybody has desires that they want to fulfill. And if God is really like a divine mother father, then God is up there trying to fulfill all 7 billion desires. It gets a little tricky. So if you think about it in that sense, this is perhaps the answer to the question, why aren't my desires fulfilled now? Because you are not the only human being on the planet. You are sharing this planet with 7 billion people who also have desires. And the universe, the divine intelligence, is trying to work everything out. It's a very complex system. And it's elaborate and highly intelligent and very detailed and specific. So really, as he says, Nisargadatta, work. Desire is energy. Go for it. But then you have to wait. You have to wait for these results. They can't necessarily happen overnight. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's a 20-year process or something, who knows? But he also says, when your desire is not clear nor strong, it cannot take shape. This is why nowadays you have, of course, the law of attraction and people making, I'm not sure what they're called, I think desire boards or wish boards, something like this, but it's basically putting pictures of all the things that you want on the board so that it is clear to yourself what you want. Now, actions speak louder than words. You may say, oh, I want health and this and that, but then your actions will actually tell us what you really want. All we have to do is look and witness and look at your life and our lives to see what actually do we rank as having value. Let's look at our priorities. Let's look at how we spend our time. I want to be a millionaire, but then you sit there and you watch TV all day. So, they have to match the desires, the path, the goal, thoughts, words, actions, feelings. Everything has to be in harmony if you want to achieve your goals and achieve your desires. But really, for me, this line right here is what this chapter, let's say, is all about. When you desire the common good, the whole world desires with you. Make humanity's desire your own and work for it. There you cannot fail. Now, regardless of what you think of any of these people, Mother Teresa, Amma, the Hugging Saint, Satya Sai Baba, who else? Well, Gandhi, Martin Luther King, any of these people who it seemed very clear that their intention was to do God's work and to help people. And you could see it, right? You can judge a tree by the fruit that it bears. So there are many people who you can see that this was true for them. They had all kinds of energy. I think it was said that Gandhi only slept like 4 hours a night. They are tireless. Where do they get all that energy? God, from source, because they are living that highest ideal and they're wanting to help humanity and help the world. And so God says, great, I need your help. So here's some more energy. And also, when people feel that, when they really feel that in your energy system, that you are sincere about your desire to help, then people start to help you. They see, I remember picking up trash one time and somebody watching me and going, the proof is in the pudding. There he is, he's picking up trash. And they joined me and they started helping me to pick up that trash. And they thanked me and blah, blah, blah. But in other words, we can't fake the universe. We can't, trick the universe. We can't be fake. Ultimately, our desires, our thoughts, our beliefs, they are seen. They are seen, they are felt in some way or another. So, I feel like I'm rambling on a little bit today. I think I will stop there, but let's just look at that last paragraph. Use your mind. Remember, observe. You are not different from others. Most of their experiences are valid for you too, so we can learn. Life is the guru. Just look around. Pay attention. Look at how other people are living their lives as well, and watch and see what happens to them. So most of their experiences are valid for you too. Think clearly and deeply and go into the entire structure of your desires. Really investigate your mind, your desires and fears. Nisargadatta says basically the human being is comprised of desires and fears. Desire for pleasure, fear of pain. But look at this system. Look at it more and more and more. Bring it from the unconscious into the conscious. Because as he says, to go beyond yourself, you must know yourself. So we have to, if we want to, we have to become more and more aware of what's happening inside of us so that we can bring it into conscious awareness and be empowered by that and also be clear about what it is that we actually want in life. Okay. I think that will be it for today. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful day. May all of your, shall I say, healthy desires be fulfilled. May all of your desires for health and for love and peace and goodness be fulfilled. And may you be blessed in all ways. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day, and namaste.